everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and you're tuned in to Madden 18 on EA Sports. As we head towards kickoff, two quarterbacks will be on the field today trying to push their team to victory. It's Dak Prescott's Cowboys going up against Dak Prescott's Cowboys.
We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction of the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D, as their guys will do battle with the Dallas Cowboys.
Toughest thing to do greatest together. Together we're strong.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, at this time, we want to honor
Dan Bailey now to put the ball in the air, and we are underway from AT&T Stadium. This is taken at the 3. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
We're pleased to welcome legendary guitarist and Grammy Award-winning artist, Slash.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets end-to-end.
I'm not sure why you'd want to show.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports.
Center in Carson, California. The scene a moment ago, Carson might be half the size of a normal NFL stadium, but they are twice as loud as their Chargers get set to face off with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. Fielded in the end zone. And we'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Not sure why you'd want to show your face.
First carry for Melvin Gordon. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Well, the person carrying the ball is always the easy target when things aren't going so well. But I think it's a combination with the Chargers. They've got to get the offensive line going in order to improve those numbers from last year. They weren't very good running it, partner.
No, they were bottom of the AFC, second to last in the entire NFL. And he'll be knocked down sideways near the 34-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Charger first down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Rivers now on second down. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere.
Hey, 390. Watching that, Barney.
And some changes here as the D-line separates some. And this is going to be incomplete.
It's a great job by this secondary. When I watch them, they remind me of elite defenders on a basketball court, right? They want to contest each and every pass.
Great contest on third down to bring up fourth. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They're indeed going for it. It's Rivers. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Taco Charlton in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
The shit's chess, it ain't checkers.
You can't handle the truth. You didn't want it.
And they'll start this drive with very good field position. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, a 22-yard scamper. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. Dan Bailey now for the extra point. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So jumping from his free safety spot.
That tells you how aggressive they are on defense, doesn't it? They get everyone involved. He was a little too fast on that play.
And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys.
How about them Cowboys?
Bailey now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Rivers on first down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
On second down, they'll run with Gordon. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
On third down, Rivers. They've got his man complete. Past the 20. Touchdown, LA. Tyrell Williams, 76 yards. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
So we're right back where we started. All even as the kicks away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Dallas Cowboys.
How about them them Cowboys!
They'll get ready to go again here in just a second. Earlier we were discussing the roller coaster ride a little bit that it's been for Dallas this year. And
yeah, and I know where you're going, too. You don't mind me jumping in, do you? I know exactly where you're going.
Because I didn't know where I was going. So.
You knew where you were going. You were thinking about Dak and Zeke.
Yeah.
Because Dak Prescott last season, phenomenal. Only threw 4 interceptions, really made a lot of plays. Ezekiel Elliott was a big part of that, his ability to run the football. But you mentioned roller coaster, right? Zeke's in the lineup, Zeke's out of the lineup, makes it tough. And Dak had to adapt. And I think lately his play has reflected that he can handle things even if Zeke's not there. And now when you get them back together, because Ezekiel Elliott back for the Seattle game in Week 16, look out, I think Dallas will be that much stronger.
Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Well, usually you don't think of the cornerback coming in for a no-gain play, but that's what we had there. Nice tackle.
Man, how about the range, too? Coming from the outside part of the play, moving his way into the inside and making that play happen. No gain for the offense, big play for the defense.
And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. And it's incomplete. Both players had a shot at that one. Neither can get it, and it brings up fourth down. So possession 1 ended in 6. Possession 2 likely going to end in a punt.
Yeah, that's okay. They just got to get back to what they worked on in the opening drive and continue to make a few adjustments along the way. It won't be exact because the defense will make a few adjustments themselves. Just get back to your game plan.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Now a hit and a loose football. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Was hoping to make a play there and return with his speed. Instead, he makes a play for the other side.
Yeah, and how many times have we heard coaches say, you know, sometimes it's not really about those X's and O's you drop. It's about those Jimmies and Joes. And when you have a punt returner, he's one of those Jimmies and Joes, one of the best athletes. He's unable to make the play that they were seeking, though.
Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. The slot man in motion right. A first down carry by Elliott. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. 3-4 defense, usually here you'll see the linebackers come up and make those plays, but the nose tackle also vital.
That was so vital because what you just pointed out, normally he eats up blockers that allows the linebackers to get to the ball carrier. In this case, he did his job and then some, and there was no gain at all for the runner.
They go to Elliott again, and that play went nowhere. Losing yardage, it'll be back at the 36. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on 3rd down. long for Prescott. Looking downfield for Dez. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a fourth down.
But one thing's for sure, when you got a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. The play clock's running down. Now Prescott. And he finds his man. That's Butler. And he's going to be taken down, but not before reaching the 15-yard line. It's a pickup of 21. And it'll be a Dallas first down. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. And they'll send Williams in motion right. So the D-line's going to spread out. They'll give to Elliott. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They'll need to get the play off quickly. Prescott now on second down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Williams, the man in motion left. On third down, that's Smith. Sitting alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin as it is Cowboy football to begin quarter number 2. They are, however, facing a fourth down situation. And the first play will be a field goal try. And Bailey able to knock it through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So the drive stalls out, but they are able to put 3 points on the board.
Yeah, just a yard or two shorter than an extra point. But no problems converting there.
Now after the field goal, Bailey will kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Now the Chargers offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. And with that, they're now out of timeouts.
How about them
There's still
Cowboys?
plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter.
How about them Cowboys? How about them Cowboys?
First down, Rivers. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Charger first. first down throw here for Rivers. Oh, nearly a disaster there on the check down. But they'll get it back. Well, hey, with this window, two teams that we've been talking about this year that really deserve discussion and more discussion as we continue to go. How about the Rams and the Jags and the turnarounds that they've had this year?
They have been dramatic. They've been dominating at times when you look at how they've played. I mean, we just saw the Rams, was it week 15, went to Seattle and decimated the Seahawks to really take over the NFC West. The Jaguars have steadily gotten better throughout the season. I mean, in preseason, the Rams weren't thought of as a team that would make this dramatic a turnaround. Jaguars, they were kind of that trendy, could they be, but they have been for a number of years. This has been something else, and my hat is off to both of these organizations.
And that is incomplete. Well, they've had a pretty frustrating first half here offensively. They just continue to with that incompletion.
Definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop trips, they're enjoying things right now because they've made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
Rivers is going to stay out there. They're going to try for this thing on fourth down.
Lock it 56. Lock it 56.
They'll try and throw for it here. Looking for his tight end Gates, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith.
Brandon, this is a better quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
And a great spot to start this drive from here. The give is to Elliott, and he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Now, that play was doomed right from the start.
They just about ran into every defender on that one, didn't he? It felt like everyone got a piece of that tackle.
Second down, Prescott. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Desmond King picks it. He's at the 30. It's a pick six and a Charger TD. I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick sixes.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
Extra point forthcoming.
How about them Cowboys?
And oh, he missed it. It's no good. And that will keep this a 3-point game. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That's fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. And now here come the Cowboys. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
You can't handle the truth.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Give to Elliott running left. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
How about them
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision.
How
Straight
about
ahead,
them?
peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Two minutes to go here in the first half. We'll come back to Southern California after this.
How about them Cowboys?
And they'll send Williams in motion right. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he's going to take it down to about the 35 here. And now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a
How about them
timeout.
Cowboys?
It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. In motion here is Witten. On second down, Elliott. And oh, he is really laid out that time. Knocked
How
flat
about
on his
them
back.
Cowboys?
And now the Chargers are going to signal for
How
another
about them
timeout.
Cowboys?
And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there
How
after giving
about
up
them
the first
Cowboys? How about them Cowboys? How about them Cowboys?
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. Williams, the man in motion left. Carried out for Elliott. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jaleel Adai. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
He couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
Andy K.
We saw it. Say hello to my little friend.
Following the interception here, Rivers. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds across the 35-yard line. Give him 12 yards there. The Chargers have a first down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
On 1st and 10, Rivers. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Get that son of a bitch out of here. He ain't fit to wear the uniform.
So that pass goes awry, but to make a quick pivot, before the game, you and I were going through the list of 1,000-yard receivers this year. Some familiar names, yes, but a couple that are back on the list and then a fresh face.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Now, you mentioned guys that we're used to. Antonio Brown, well over 1,000 yards again. No surprise there. Gronk, he gets it done. You know, let's face it, he's one of the toughest matchups in the league. But Michael Thomas with the New Orleans Saints, really nice rookie season 2016. He made it legit this year, going over 1,000 yards. And then you look at Keenan Allen and DeAndre Hopkins. Welcome back to the 1,000-yard list for both of them, because you expect them to be there each and every year. And finally, they'll welcome to the club an undrafted free agent from Minnesota State named Adam Thielen. You're exactly right. What a season he's had for the Minnesota Vikings.
The Chargers on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. And now another one thrown incomplete.
All right, let's go ahead and try and get into the body and the
You know when you're
mind.
running late and can't find your phone?
Yeah,
Okay,
I know
calling
they're
now.
stronger than I ever was, but
found
in this
it.
situation, they
Hey,
understand
baby!
what was going on.
Hey, baby! We're going to be here all day! We're going to be here all day, baby! I like this kind of party! I like this kind of party, baby! All right! Bring it, baby!
Drop in their zone coverage, figure out where the first down line was, and end up making the play, swatting it away so they couldn't get the completion.
And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line. The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he's up past the 10 to about the 12. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Prescott urging his guys to go quickly. They need to get up and set. A 2nd down throw for Prescott. And this one caught by Dez Bryant. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. Prescott finding his big receiver Bryant there for a Cowboy first down. Prescott looks to throw on first. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Bryant. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. In motion left comes Williams. A first down throw for Prescott. And that is incomplete. Well, speaking of incomplete passes, we had a very controversial incomplete pass in Week 15 in that Steelers-Patriots game, did we not?
In the city of Pittsburgh, it wasn't incomplete.
Right,
Okay.
yeah. For them, it's they won.
If
They
you're
won,
a
right?
Steelers fan, that was not an incomplete pass. That was a touchdown. But by letter of the law, having to catch a football as a receiver's going to the ground, he has to survive the ground, holding onto the football firmly. But letter of the law, it wasn't a catch.
Right.
The problem is, you put 100 people in a room, that looks like a catch.
Right, so then the question going forward is, does that rule need to be changed?
Well, the competition committee tried to define it clearly 2 years ago. I think they'll be back here this spring, once again, trying to clearly define what is a catch, because right now, a lot of people are confused.
A really nice gain of 25 yards. On 1st and 10, Prescott. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was a strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
Looking to throw. Prescott. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best. As that brings us to the end of this first half of play. Welcome back,
Fuck you,
Charles,
Thunder! You can suck my dick. You can't get me, Thunder, because you're just God's farts.
Shut up, fool!
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Out come the Cowboys now as he'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Well, we got a second here. And thinking back to Week 15, a cool moment in that Panthers-Green Bay game. Did you see the video of Cam Newton and Clay Matthews?
I did, and, you know, when you watch it, and, you know, what everybody told me, when they're watching it live, you could see something happening because the commentators were talking at that time. Then they took the commentators' voices out, and you caught everything. So let me see if I have it right. Cam Newton, quarterback for the Panthers, had some byplay with linebacker Clay Matthews of Green Bay, and Clay was telling him he knew what he was about to call, right?
Yeah, Clay was saying, well, yeah, guys, watch for the wheel route. And Cam said, oh, that's cool. You've been watching film? Well, watch this. And he switched the play. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Jaleel Adai. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door, running into your prison instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And they'll start this drive with very good field position. They'll try and get the ground game going. Here's Gordon. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. Got a man. It's complete. Williams. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, Melvin Gordon. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Now a 2nd down throw for Rivers. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Anthony Hitchens leading the surge there. He drops him for a loss of 6. Third and goal for Rivers. And he's got it. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Antonio Gates from 10 yards out. And the Chargers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Now the try here for the point after. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
Because that's the bottom line. Because Stone Cold said so.
And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Buying time to his left. Oh, Prescott stripped, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
And I have to admit, partner, that I've often thought that I don't like this rule, where the offensive player fumbles the ball, it goes out of bounds, and they get to keep it.
That's just because you're a defensive guy. That's why you don't like it.
Yeah, you're right. It is a slanted view, isn't it?
But this is where, for the offensive team, the sideline is their friend. Usually it's not their friend.
Yeah, exactly right. I actually played for a guy in college. You know what he used to name the sideline? Sammy. Sammy sideline, and use him well.
Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Any team that runs the toss and runs it successfully, that means they win the battle on the edges. That means you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner. They got it done there for a very nice game.
Again, it's Elliott. And heavy contact. He is knocked down hard at the 36. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Corey Legion able to use that strength and get him for a loss of 2. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
And he goes in motion here in the backfield. On third down, it's Prescott. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
Because that's the bottom line. Because Stone Cold said so.
Head scratcher there. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. And the Chargers coming out of the field now. They've got to be saying, boy, thanks for this field position.
Yeah, remember their last drive in which they scored a touchdown. That one also began in excellent field position. So let's see if they can capitalize a second time.
Now Gordon on first down. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. play fake to Gordon. Now Rivers. His throw incomplete. Tyrell Williams was the intended target, and it's third down. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Third and long for Rivers. He's got a man. It's Williams. And they do get him down, but not before he reaches the 4-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Rivers going to turn and give this one to his running back, Gordon. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal. And the defense definitely showing blitz here.
Detroit! Hey, hot! Back down here, Philly, here we go!
They'll try and punch it in. Gordon. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Under 4 to play now. Clock running. Third down.
Now look at 50 seconds. 50 seconds.
They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3 there, but clearly anything helps when you're trying to saw one away here in the fourth.
Without a doubt, I think a touchdown would have been the final nail. 3 does give him some breathing room and lets him build up a little cushion.
Because that's the bottom line. Because Stone Cold said so.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. But good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Prescott on first down. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll bring up a second down. Fourth quarter, every drive's so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You've got the first one for the second one to even matter.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Prescott from the gun. That's caught by Butler over the middle. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. First down, Prescott. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. In motion here is Witten. On second down, Prescott again. He's going to air one out. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete. Well, this secondary has done such a good job of frustrating these receivers tonight. Another example right there on the deep ball.
Sometimes when the sun goes down and it's just the bright lights in the stadium, there's a little extra spring in their step, doesn't it? And that's what we're seeing from the defenders. Doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, deep ball, short ball. And that was a deep one there. They're making plays on the football, contesting everything.
To the air again, Prescott. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Melvin Ingram able to drop him for a loss of 2, and that'll bring up fourth down. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. Desperation time. Prescott on fourth. He completes it to Bryant. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. That's going to leave him with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. In motion right is Bryant. A second down throw for Prescott. And he hits Jason Witten, the tight end. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. On 3rd and 1, here's Prescott. Going right side, he has Witten. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Dak finding his tight end Witten, and the Cowboys have a first down. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. And they'll send Williams in motion right. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. And again, it's Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. Room here to run. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. And they'll send the slot in motion left. second down. Prescott. And on the left side, he's got Witten. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 18 yards there, and it'll be a first and goal. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. 3 yards is the gain that time, second and goal. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. And this seemingly endless drive continues. A second down throw for Prescott. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
Prescott on third and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jason Witten from 6 yards away. And the Cowboys draw a bit closer.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
Oh, the Cowboys recovered it. Yes, Cowboy football. So they've accomplished half the mission, Charles. They get the onside kick. They do need a touchdown here, but they've got some time to do it.
In the excitement, there's no need to press. Plenty of time. They have the opportunity. Now they just need to execute and finalize things.
In motion here is Witten. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. He's got his man on the crossing route. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. And he did exactly what they needed him to do, Charles. Got out of bounds. They have no timeouts.
And they knew that before the play even began. Still executed it. How many times have we seen it happen where you know it, yet a guy still looking for a timeout or trying to stay in bounds? He got it done.
Williams, the man in motion left. He's back to throw. Forced out to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. This defense has watched their lead dwindle away. This is where they really need to bow up. They executed well there.
And it's often hard after you've played really well early and then you kind of relax a little bit to step on the gas again. They just did it on the last play. Looks like they want to finish this one off. They'll
look to throw. And he fires Fires one incomplete. Bryce Butler, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up third down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Back to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. What a great sequence by this defense so far. They've given him nowhere to go with the football.
And they just have to make it stand up one more time because it appears that they've got their number. Can they not have a slip up here and allow the touchdown?
So down 6, and they know they need this one on 4th down. Back to throw. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that's going to be just about all.
Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports.
Never run out of storage again.
As we head towards kickoff, two quarterbacks will be on the field today trying to push their team to victory. It's Cousins' Redskins going up against Smith's Chiefs.
All right, Larry, from one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The scene just a few moments ago, predictably loud and raucous here at Arrowhead as their beloved Chiefs took field, and they are set to match up with the Washington Redskins. The kicker, Dustin Hopkins, set to get this one going. And we are underway from Arrowhead.
And
this is fielded a couple yards deep.
Slash!
Twisting away. And now running right through it. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
They go play action to Hunt. Now Smith. He can't avoid the pressure. Redskins get there. Marianitis in there to get him for a loss of 5. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So a jump there defensively.
That's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. Trying to find his tight end, Kelsey.
Now, for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world on HBO pay-per-view. Ladies and gentlemen, from Mandalay Bay, Las Vegas, let's get ready to rumble!
Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
In motion is Grant. Now Cousins. And they do stop him, but he takes it all the way to the 2. Good pick up there at 22. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Now receiver in motion left. They'll go to P-Rod, trying to pound it in. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Redskin touchdown. A great effort there. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Redskins have taken a first quarter lead. Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. It's good, and the Redskins take a 7-0 lead.
you have won, sons of Washington. Rock, rock, rock. Hail to the Redskins. Hail victory.
The interception. It's going to go into a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
Bet you're going to tell me. Good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first it's good acting. You want to let the defense...
And he's into the clear. He's at the 50, the 30, 20, 10, and all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A great play there. 84 yards. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Redskins offense now, they get set to take over here. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sidelines. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tackle and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
In motion is Grant. They start on the ground with P-Ryan. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
So 2nd and 10 here. Play clock winding down. 2nd down, Cousins. Steps away to his left. Throw left side complete. That's Grant. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice 1st down.
So the offense has it 1st and 10. In motion is Grant. Time running out here on the play clock. Cousins a handoff. This is P-Ryan. And he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
So this game's not very far along, and he's already found the end zone once, and now he started this drive with another big gain, another 1st down run. I've got to wonder if I'm the defensive coordinator, what do I do in this situation? It's only the 1st quarter, but do I go ahead and sell out and try and slow him down and make him beat me another way? Because the risk is if I don't, he ends up having a monster game.
So the run moves the chains, and here we go on 1st down. They send the tight end Davis in motion. They'll run again with Pirine. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 more yards that go-around, a first down as well.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
So it'll be first down here after the run. In motion is Grant. And the play clock's running down. Cousins gives this to Pirine. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. In a 3-4 defense there and against the run, a lot of responsibility can fall on that nose tackle.
A ton of responsibility, no pun intended, because they've got to deal with not just the center, both guards, and a lot of times they have to eat up double teams in order to let the rest of the...
And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. Back live, Charles Davis to my right. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Redskin football to begin quarter number 2. They're in the midst of a nice drive, but facing a 3rd and long here. Working out of the gun, Cousins. It's brought in by Doxson. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. From the gun, here's Cousins. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A great effort there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Redskins have taken the lead. Here's Hopkins now for the extra point. It's now a 14-7.
Victory. Praise on the warpath. Fight for all we see. Run a passion score, we won a lot more. Beat 'em, swamp 'em, touch them at the point score. Fight on, till you have won. Sons of Washington. Rock, rock, rock. Hail to the Redskins.
Hopkins now out to kick away.
Victory. Praise on the warpath. Fight for all we see.
Look at the spin. He'll take this one near the 25, at the 26-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And the Redskins hands do get to him. He goes down for a sack. Matt Ioannidis in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon. To throw on second down is Smith. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
The one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown a lot of different looks here in the first half. They come after him, they sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. They'll fake it. Now Smith. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
And a great spot to start this drive from here. Here's P-Ryan. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. In motion is Grant. Again, here's P-Ryan. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
That goes down as a loss against his rushing stats. But really, should he have to absorb that one? He had no chance on that play before they overwhelmed him.
Pretty much on top of him before he could take his first step. Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain. In motion is Grant. Now a carry for P-Ryan. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. He came out ready to play. That's 3 tackles for a loss, Charles. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And that's problematic for the guys trying to run offense because that means he's got a pretty good idea of what they're doing and is actually beating them to the point of attack and making those plays. Might have to think about some misdirection or something to try and get him away from the ball.
2 minutes to play here in the 1st half. We're back to Arrowhead after this. try to throw now. Cousins. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. And an extra DB here for the Chiefs on third down.
Pass situation.
And the wideout in motion. On third down, Cousins. And he is out of bounds, just a yard or two shy of the 10. The 13 yards that time of the first. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. In motion is Grant. Now Pirine. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Then he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Now Cousins here on the bootleg. That is caught at the 7-yard line. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now first and goal.
And when you have a guy in the backfield who can catch the football, you don't just use him strictly for checkdowns or dump-offs. You make him part of the primary passing attack because what you're trying to do is get him into open field and then let him make people miss and advance the football.
In motion left, the tight end. A toss play. Here's Pirine. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. They send the tight end Davis in motion. Now a second down throw for Cousins. And a hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
And this offense on third down today, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. Now they send the tight end in motion left. They'll run it here with Pirine. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. So on 4th down, Cousins will head to the sideline and give way to Dustin Hopkins. This a chip shot, a 20-yarder. And Hopkins' kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. It's a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they get the field goal near the end of the first half to expand that lead.
Yeah, that's got to feel good, but they can't let up. Now on the kickoff, they've got to make sure they don't give up a big return or big yardage to set up the other team for one last chance to score themselves.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, wide open, complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill as the first half is winding down. And the Chiefs strike quickly here for 6 points. Well, this could be a big turnaround. They get the touchdown here in the final moments of the second quarter. And remember, Charles, they're going to get the ball to start quarter number 3 as well.
So what you're saying is if they take the ball down to start the second half and score again, it could change the entire complexion of this game, couldn't it?
Absolutely. From the gun, here's Smith. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. Butker now to kick this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. So out now come the Redskins. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. A first down throw for Cousins. Pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line. And some good coverage there by the kick team as they'll bring him down at the 16-yard line. Out comes the Redskin offense now as they get set to begin another possession. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had an ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
first and 10. Cousins. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. 4 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up second down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
And they're 6 yards away from picking up the first here on second down. And the back goes into motion. Cousins now on second down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Big yardage that time for the Redskins. 53 yards on the ground. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Crowder in motion here right. Again, a run with Thompson. A good run, 8 yards there, and it'll be second and goal.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. In motion left, the tight end. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Chris Thompson taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Redskins are going to add on to their lead. On is Hopkins now for the extra point. And that makes it a 9-point game. Here's Hopkins now out to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. So quick on the spin.
He's spinning, man.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
And down he'll go at the 25. A gain of 4 on the play, and that'll make it second down. On second down, here's Smith. And some room to roam now. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Call it a gain of 5. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Now a play fake, and it's Smith. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by the linebacker, Zach Brown. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
And they'll start this drive with very good field position. In motion is Grant. They'll need to get the play off quickly. Now a handoff here to his running back. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Play clock winding down. Now they'll run it on the toss. And now running right through it. And down inside the 15 he goes. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down.
Now this
You like that? You like that?
breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Fresh set of downs here. We're back now in KC. It's the Redskins with the football and the lead as we start the fourth. Is Grant. They'll run with Thompson. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Cousins to throw it. He's got Thompson here, complete. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. Defensively, they're okay with that. Short little route, tackle him inbounds. Okay.
All right, cliche alert. It's time for someone to make a play because they've got to have something bigger downfield. They can't just take what they give them. They've got to force it and make something big happen for them.
The offense on third down tonight, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. On third down, it's Thompson. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. Just a yard, but that's all they needed. And by the slimmest of margins, it'll be first and goal. So now it's first and goal. Time running out here on the play clock. Now Thompson. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a second and goal.
This is where coaches have to have spent a lot of time going over situations with their players, because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right? Clock's going to go. But his thought process is getting into the end zone. It's counterintuitive for him to actually go down in this spot.
Yeah, but like you say, you don't want to get in the end zone too early here.
No, not at all, because you may leave an opening that could come back and get you.
The play clock's running down. Cousins. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open, just a split second too late on the release. This offense so far on third down, they've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is third and goal. Now they send the tight end in motion left. On the ground, it's Thompson. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Redskin touchdown. Chris Thompson, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Redskins capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Now it's Hopkins to add the extra point. And that one could be important, as that makes this a 16-point lead. Here's Hopkins now out to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. Spinning away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And going deep for Hill. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, second down.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there, because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown in. Frankly, that should have been another pick right there. On 2nd and 10, Smith. The 30-yard line. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. Smith on first down. Flush to his right. And some space here. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable second and short.
So this brings up a 2nd and 2. Now it's Smith. He's going to let it fly. That's caught inside the 20. It's a big play there for the Chiefs. 44 yards. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A great play there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Chiefs are able to draw a bit closer. Well, they knew a lot of steps had to happen here. They got step 1, the touchdown. You need a 2-point conversion here, don't you?
You do, and as you continue to look ahead, if they're able to get that, somehow get the ball back and get another score, they have to go for 2 again. That's why teams are practicing multiple 2-point plays.
We saw that Super Bowl 51 with the Patriots getting a pair of big 2-point conversions. A very pivotal 2-point try that does not go their way. Now it's a big uphill battle for the rest of the fourth quarter.
The attempt was to try and make it a one-score game, right? Touchdown, get 2, and now you've tied it up. Instead, they don't get it, still down 10.
And this is going to be covered up by the Redskins. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did, indeed. I think we're down to 9. They run it here with Thompson. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
Yeah, let me pump out my chest a little bit, even though I'm not rooting for either team. That was a really nice defensive play. It's awfully fun to watch, even in an offensive game.
Here to throw. He'll buy some time right. And he's got his target. It's Vernon Davis. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Well, that's one of those mistakes. That's a fumble that when they get to the sidelines, I know you're mad, coach, but look, we still got this locked down, but that's not necessarily true, is it?
Well, their hopes are slim, but you just hate to give them any hope. You could have sealed it right there.
Yeah, could have finished them off and taken away all hope, as we like to say.
Following the fumble recovery, Smith. He can't avoid the pressure. Redskins get there. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Redskin defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
I got 11. Hey, stop. We got chips over here. Chips over here. Hey, back up. Regular. Check nickel. Hey,
Smith now to throw. On target over the middle to Hill. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. Give him a gain of 38. Smith. Tyreek Hill, he had the two fastest plays in the NFL last year. One on a kick return, one on a punt return, topping out at 23.24 miles per hour.
That's advanced analytics right there. Our guy Marvin, you know what he said? He's really fast.
But not the position they want to be in. Still a very, very small chance here, but they almost need a miracle.
Agreed. That means they've got to get it to the sidelines, get out of bounds, and preserve clock.
Now Smith. No chance to get away there for Smith as he goes down. Ryan Kerrigan in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Now it's Smith. Well, pressure gets to him again. Now on fourth down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. As the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. The Redskins looking for another timeout, and they get it. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. Defensive. The Redskins, they can smell victory now. They take a knee. And a timeout comes in. The whistle's... remaining. And we're hitting the end of this one, and it looks to probably be the final play. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. maybe getting a little early start in the corner blitz.
And the only time it makes sense to get that penalty is exactly as you described. Otherwise, he should never get that penalty.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against?
I'm not sure why you'd want to show your
And look at this. One team is out there. Somebody better give them.
sure why you'd want to show your face on TV today anyway.